Never chase a man. Never prove your worth. And never over-explain yourself. That's not how a high-value woman moves. Especially not in 2025. You've probably heard the phrase high-value woman mentioned frequently across various websites. But here's the truth most people won't tell you. Being a high-value woman isn't about looking expensive or being the smartest person in the room. It's about energy. It's about the way you carry yourself, the boundaries you hold, and the mindset you live by every single day. And the crazy part? Ancient philosophy nailed this idea thousands of years ago. Greeks, Stoics, and Eastern philosophies show women ways to attract love, respect, and admiration. Goddess archetypes also serve as guides in this journey. She doesn't just invite these qualities, she demands them silently. Are you tired of proving yourself, pleasing others, and questioning your worth? Then keep watching. We will explain what it means to be a high-value woman in 2025. We'll use both ancient wisdom and timeless feminine power. Alright, let's get into it. Here's the deal. 2025's not slowing down. You feel pressure from all sides. Social media pushes you to look perfect. Work asks for longer hours. Dating apps can make you feel like you're not enough. You want to be a high-value woman, someone who's got her act together, knows her worth, and doesn't settle. But it's hard. Maybe you're staying late at work and skipping time for yourself. Or you're in a relationship that's draining you instead of lifting you up. It's like you're running on a treadmill, moving fast, but not getting anywhere. You may ask, can I be that confident woman who's succeeding, or is it just a dream? The struggle is real. It's exhausting. It's confusing. And honestly, it's outdated. But ancient women faced tough challenges too, and their secrets can help us succeed. Because the truth is, a high-value woman doesn't pick one extreme over the other. She finds balance. She knows how to be strong without being hard, soft without being walked over, powerful without being masculine, feminine without being passive. And this is where ancient philosophy and the goddess archetypes come in. Let's start with Stoicism. Most people think Stoicism is cold or emotionless. But real Stoic philosophy isn't about shutting down your feelings. It's about mastering your emotions so they don't master you. The Stoics taught that you can't control what happens outside of you. You can only control your response. This is one of the most powerful things a high-value woman can embody. She doesn't react. She responds. She doesn't chase. She attracts. She doesn't argue. She simply exits. That's emotional control. In 2025, many people will be online, sharing too much and reacting strongly. They often spiral over small issues. Because of this, emotional control will be rare. That is magnetic. So how do you build this kind of emotional mastery? Here are a few daily habits straight from Stoic practice. Start your day with stillness. Before picking up your phone, sit with yourself. Breathe. Ask, what can I control today? What kind of woman do I want to be? Practice the pause. When something triggers you, pause before reacting. Count to 10. Inhale with a full expansion of your lungs. Then decide what your highest self would do. Journal in the evening. Reflect on the day. What made you feel powerful? What drained your energy? How can you do better tomorrow? Now, let's move into goddess energy. There isn't just one type of high-value woman. That's the beauty of goddess archetypes. In ancient times, goddesses represented different kinds of feminine energy. Let's steal some habits from these goddesses. Tip number 1. Channel your inner Athena, own your mind. Athena's the Greek goddess of wisdom and strategy. She didn't mess around. She planned, learned, and led. She knew her power came from thinking sharp and staying cool under pressure. In 2025, that's your first move. It's about using your mind to navigate life's challenges, whether it's at work, in relationships, or personal growth. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to seek them. Here's how. Start your day by getting your head in the game. Grab a notebook. Write down your top 3 goals. For example, finish that report, say no to something not worth my time, and take 10 minutes to chill. This isn't a never-ending to-do list. It's your battle plan. Ancient philosophers like Socrates focused on self-knowledge. Dedicate time each day to learn something new. It could be a quick article, a podcast, or even a conversation with someone who knows more than you. Ancient philosophers like Socrates said the wisest know they know nothing, so stay curious. Then at night, reflect for 5 minutes. What worked? What didn't? In dating, this clarity is key. Know what you want and don't settle. So ask yourself, what's my win today? You'll feel sharper and more in control, Athena-level wisdom in a 2025 world. Tip number 2, live like Isis, build your strength. Isis, strong, wise, nurturing. She rebuilds, heals, and protects with fierce love. Isis, the ancient Egyptian goddess, didn't just survive, she thrived, even when life threw her curveballs. In 2025, that's your blueprint as a high-value woman. It's about building strength, not just in your body, but in your mind and heart. Start by facing one small challenge each day. Maybe it's tackling that email you've been avoiding or saying no to something that drains you. Tackling one small challenge daily builds resilience, boosting productivity by training you to handle bigger hurdles. Ancient wisdom like the Stoics taught that growth comes from discomfort, so lean into it. Try this. Spend 10 minutes learning something new every day, listen to a podcast, read an article, whatever sharpens your mind. Dedicating 10 minutes to learning keeps your mind sharp, enhancing your feminine energy through confidence and curiosity. Then, nurture your circle. Text a friend, call your mom, just check in. Checking in with loved ones strengthens bonds, key for a high-value woman balancing life and relationships. You'll feel more grounded and capable, like you're building a life that can handle anything. In dating, this strength shines when you're solid. You attract people who match that energy. Isis rebuilt her world with love and grit, and you can too, strong, wise, and unstoppable in 2025. Tip number 3, embrace Hestia's calm. Guard your peace. Hestia, calm, nurturing, inner peace. She creates a home within herself. Hestia, the Greek goddess of the hearth, was all about keeping things steady and warm sanctuary within herself. In 2025, that's your secret weapon, peace. Life is loud with notifications, deadlines, drama. But life's overwhelming distractions cannot drown out your inner strength and calm if you protect your peace. So, find your inner sanctuary. Prioritize your clarity and self-worth, ensuring your voice remains powerful no matter how chaotic life gets. You just need to protect your calm. Here's how. Set boundaries. Say no to stuff that drags you down, extra work you don't need, people who drain your energy. It's not rude, it's survival. Stoics like Epictetus said to focus on what you can control, So don't waste time stressing over what's not yours to fix. Take 10 minutes a day to sit quietly. No phone, no noise, just breathe and let your mind settle. This builds Hestia-level calm, keeping you grounded no matter what's raging outside. A clear, unstressed mind gets more done. Before diving into work, try a quick breathing exercise. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4. It's simple, but it channels Hestia's focus to power through your day. In relationship, Hestia's warmth strengthens bonds. Be a listener, really hear people out. Or set up a cozy space for loved ones to feel safe. It's about creating connection, not just for them, but for you too. In 2025, Hestia's energy isn't just nice to have, it's how you thrive. Guard your peace, build your sanctuary, and watch how it transforms everything else. Tip number 4. Shine like Aphrodite, know your worth. Aphrodite, magnetic, sensual, confident. She owns her beauty and her power to attract. Aphrodite, the Greek goddess of love and beauty, didn't beg for attention, she owned it. That's your move as a high-value woman. It's about embracing your unique spark, whether you're at work, on a date, or just living your life. You don't need to prove your worth. You already shine. Aphrodite's pull comes from self-love. Daily celebration of your strengths builds that inner glow, making you naturally attractive in work and relationships. Pick one thing you love about yourself. Maybe your smile, your quick wit, or how you light up a room and own it. Aphrodite knows her worth. Hyping yourself up and focusing on what you love about yourself sets a productive tone, cutting out self-doubt that wastes time. Ancient philosophers like Aristotle said true happiness comes from knowing your strengths, so lean into yours. In relationships, don't settle. Aphrodite picked who deserved her. Same goes for you. If someone's not respecting your time or heart, walk away. Know your worth, and people will too. It's magnetic. Try this. Spend 10 minutes each morning hyping yourself up. Look in the mirror, say something kind like, "I'm confident and I've got this." Then wear something that makes you feel bold, a bright scarf, your favorite earrings, anything that makes you feel alive. In dating, this glow is magic. When you feel good, you set the vibe. You'll show up magnetic and unstoppable, Aphrodite-level charm in a 2025 world. Tip number 5. Lead like Artemis. Chase your goals. Artemis, the Greek huntress, independent, wild, fierce protector. She didn't wait for permission. She carved her own path. She chooses freedom over approval, showing the strength of self-reliance in action. Her untamed spirit, tied to the wilds of nature, inspires everyone to embrace their authentic selves and live with bold passion. As a guardian of the wilderness, Artemis stands as a fierce protector, encouraging us to defend what matters most, whether it's personal values, loved ones, or boundaries, with unwavering resolve. For a high-value woman in 2025, channeling Artemis means owning your strength, staying true to yourself, and lifting others up. Many feel trapped by the pressure to please others, but Artemis reveals the power of choosing one goal that sparks joy, like mastering a skill or setting firm dating standards. In 2025, her energy calls high-value women to carve out time daily, 10 minutes to chase a passion, and guard it fiercely, letting go of distractions or draining connections. Ancient wisdom, like Aristotle's take on pursuing excellence, backs this. Freedom and fulfillment come from owning your path. Here's how to bring her energy into your life. Independence. Artemis answers to no one. Set a personal goal, learn a skill, start a side hustle, or claim time for yourself. Protect it fiercely. Aristotle said happiness comes from pursuing your passions, so choose what fuels you. Wild energy. She's tied to nature. Step outside for a quick walk or stretch. It clears your mind, boosts productivity, and taps into that bold, feminine spirit. Protector. Artemis guards her own. Mentor a friend, share wisdom, or support someone. It builds your network and confidence. Dating standards. She doesn't chase, she chooses. Know your worth. Set high standards and don't settle. Save your energy for what aligns. Fierce focus. Artemis never misses. Pick one daily task that moves you forward. Send an email, plan a step, or launch something big. Consistency is key. In 2025, Artemis inspires you to be unapologetically strong, wild, and connected. Embrace her and thrive. Tip number 6. Command like Hera. Stand in your power. Hera, loyal, noble, commanding respect. She embodies commitment and dignity. Hera, the Greek queen of the gods, didn't just sit pretty. She ruled with strength and grace. She knew her worth and demanded respect, not by shouting, but by owning her space. That's your vibe as a high-value woman. It's about standing tall in your life, whether it's work, dating, or just being you. Start by setting one clear boundary every day that protects your energy. It could be saying no to a last-minute favor that disrupts your plans. Or telling a date what you want, like, I'm here for something real, not games. Ancient philosophers like Plato discussed justice. For Hera, it means being fair to yourself first. Here's how to make it real. Every morning, take 5 minutes to check in. Ask yourself, what's one thing I won't compromise on today? Write it down. It might be, I'm leaving work on time, or I won't respond if he's flaky. Then, make sure to stick to it. That's your Hera move. Quiet power that shifts how people see you. In dating, it's gold. Hera didn't settle, and neither should you. Command your day and your heart with dignity. A high-value woman knows which goddess she's channeling at any given time. You don't have to be just one. You can be all of them. One day, you're in your Aphrodite era. You're glowing, taking care of your appearance, and flirting with life. The next, you're in your Athena mode. Locked in, strategic, laser-focused on your goals. The key is being intentional, not operating from insecurity, but from alignment. Let's bring this into the real world with practical daily habits for becoming a high-value woman by channeling these goddesses. 1. Morning power session and confidence boost. 5 to 10 minute ritual. Pour a warm drink, stretch, then journal your top 3 battle plan intentions and 3 small promises you'll always keep. E.g., drink a full glass of water, take a 10-minute walk, write 1 proud moment. 2 to 3 minute mirror work. Look yourself in the eye and say a genuine affirmation. I'm capable, I've got this. Finish with a quick power pose, hands on hips, shoulders back, to boost your confidence before you step out. Dress for confidence. Wear one item that makes you feel amazing, a favorite accessory or bold color. 2. Build daily resilience. Tackle one challenge first. That nagging email or the no you need to say. Get it done right away. 10-minute brain boost. Listen to a podcast, read an article, or try a mini course. Check in. Send a quick text or make a call to someone you care about. Those small connections keep you grounded. 3. Protect your peace. One clear boundary. Decide today's no late night work, mute a draining chat, etc., and stick to it. 10-minute quiet break, no phone, no noise, just breathe. Try box breathing. Inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 4. 4. Mindful presence and digital detox. Speak less, observe more. Wherever you are, work, a coffee shop, on a call, practice speaking less and really listening. Notice your surroundings, read body language, absorb details. You don't have to fill every silence. Let your calm, curious energy do the talking. Curate your feed. Unfollow accounts that drag you down. Limit scroll time to set slots and only post what feels genuinely valuable. A clean online space keeps your mind clear and your self-worth intact. 5. Block passion time and date yourself. 10-minute passion block. Work on a hobby, side project, or creative spark, no distractions. Solo date, treat yourself, dress up, cook, or grab your favorite snack. Take yourself out for a walk or cafe stop. Treating yourself as a priority rewires your brain to know you're worth the effort. No external validation needed. 6. Enforce self-respect. One non-negotiable. Pick a promise you'll never break today. For example, finish work by 6 p.m., only answer messages after coffee. Speak up if something doesn't feel right. A request, a plan, a boundary. State your needs clearly and calmly. Now here's the climax of all this. Most women feel exhausted because they strive to be seen as valuable. But a high-value woman doesn't need to try. She knows. Her value isn't based on what others think. It's based on how she sees herself. She holds her boundaries not because she's trying to play hard to get, but because her peace is priceless. She leaves behind men, jobs, and friendships that drain her. It's not because she's heartless. She knows she deserves better. She doesn't beg to be chosen. She chooses herself every single time. This energy is rare, and that's why it's so powerful. Being a high-value woman in 2025 isn't about being perfect. It's about owning who you are. These goddesses, Athena, Isis, Hestia, Aphrodite, Artemis, Hera, had their flaws. They had struggles, but used their strengths to rise. It's not about doing everything. It's about doing what matters your way. Own your mind, build your strength, and guard your peace. Know your worth and chase your goals. In 2025, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. That's the high-value life. And the more you do that, the more the right people, opportunities, and love will naturally come to you. You won't have to force anything. You'll just be. Want more tips on how to be a high-value woman using ancient wisdom? Don't miss out. Subscribe now for weekly insights.